Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 122 here on season 1. And today we are getting into Stash is now beating my Acorns account. What? That's so crazy. I cannot believe it. So, on my Stash account, I've had a 1.53% return over the course of last year. So I think I opened my account in August. So it's been like 1 year and 2 months. And on Acorns, I've had a 1.18% return over the course of 1.5 years. I opened that in like March 31st of 2016. And this is something that I never expected to happen. Honestly, I'd always thought Acorns would be the reigning champ and that Stash would always be a close second, followed by my Robinhood account, which I blew up a few times. And now I'm starting to finally rebuild my Acorns account and starting to get some pretty good returns over, or not Acorns account, Robinhood account, getting some good returns over there. First of all, I thought that robots would be able to beat a human, and apparently that is not the case today. However, this is something that I am looking into. I'm currently taking classes online to learn how to code Python, so that way I can start diving into deep learning slash machine learning. But anyways, my speculation on why this happened was because I only have on Stash, I have a very, very, very extremely aggressive account. I have only 8% over there in bonds. And while I do plan on adding more here soon, I think that is one of the main reasons why. And Acorns, I think right now, because of the rebalance that just happened, I think now I have 20% over there in bonds. And another like factor into this is that Acorns has rebalanced my account 3 times, or actually twice. They've rebalanced my account twice, and then I rebalanced it once. So it's been rebalanced 3 times, which definitely can hurt your profits because you got in at such a low price, and now you rebalance, and so now you're buying different stock at a higher price, and so really it can really kind of hurt your profits or slow your profits down. In regards to that, I wish Acorns would give you an option whether you want to, because like for me, I deposit every 2 weeks, so I would think that Acorns would give me an option to be like, hey, we want to rebalance your account because we're changing the percentages on each ETF. So would you like us to rebalance it right now, or would you like us to just rebalance it by your deposits, and then from there we can kind of figure out. And I think that especially if it's going to be like a Jurassic one like they've had the last 2, where they added a completely new ETF and then they rebalance and change the percentages up from 16% into bonds into 20%, I would think that would be something that maybe they could offer, is to be like, hey, because you're consistently putting money in there, maybe we should rebalance it off of your monthly deposits instead of just rebalancing it all together. And then also, another reason is because my Stash account is managed. This is going to sound way too prideful. It's because my Stash account is managed and balanced by me. So it would make sense that I'm making huge returns. You know what I'm saying? The most amazing thing to see, the reason why I'm so impressed is because, like, I would think like, okay, well, I'm putting my money into Acorns, like a robo-advisor, they'll manage my account pretty well. I should get a pretty consistent return from there, like a 10%, so at least a 7%. Where on Stash, I'm like, the accounts managed might be like, I could completely blow it up, or I could have a pretty decent return. And so it's crazy to me to see that an account that I actually manage is now getting 10% return, and that I can actually like manage an account and get a pretty decent return as well. So looking forward, I do look to, like I already said, add more of my funds in Stash into bonds. So I do plan on buying more bonds, such as Park My Cash. But that'll be over the course of probably the next year. I'll start doing a lot more of that once I reach the final destination of buying every single ETF. And then also, I do look for dropping my Acorns portfolio down one step. Eventually, I don't think I'm going to do it in November, like I said, because they just recently rebalanced. So I'll probably wait another 6 months before I rebalance my account again and drop it down to that moderate level. But I'm really, really impressed with both apps. I really enjoy both apps. Acorns is going to be a set it and forget it kind of app, and Stash is going to be an actively managed. You don't have to manage it like you do if you were to day trade or swing trade an account, but it does require you to check on it every week or so and make sure that you're not completely like losing money on an ETF, because that can happen. So that's the way I look at it. Both of them I love extremely well. I cannot make a recommendation on whether I would prefer Stash over Acorns. I love both of them the same. I just enjoy Stash because I get to make my own trades, where on Acorns, it's over there, but I don't have to worry about it. So anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the question of the day. And today is, do you love dogs? And yes, I absolutely love dogs. We have a dog here at our house. My family does. His name is Rocco. He is I feel like I've answered this question already because I remember talking about Rocco in a different episode. But anyways, yes, Rocco is our dog, and we absolutely love him all. He knows how to sit, shake, and kind of lay down. But him and Jacob are the best of pals, and I love him. He has a special place in my heart. The dude has so much energy. He literally chases the sun when it comes through the window and reflections, and he just has way too much energy, but absolutely love our dog. Anyways, if you guys have any questions regarding Stash, Acorns, or Robinhood, as well as general investing advice, business, Etsy, or coaching, feel free to post those down below, and I will get them on the next episode. But until next time, don't forget to subscribe right up here and check out what is my strategy on Stash Retire. And then check out this other video right here. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.